So it's about time I jumped on this tier list thing, this little internet trend that's been going around for a little while, and I thought, well, I thought, someone commented, I'm sorry to whoever it was, I could not find your comment before this video. I know I saw a comment and was like, yes, that's a great idea. I'm on it now. I'm ranking the 2020 F1 tracks that should have been, and that's including Zandvoort and Vietnam. Obviously, we don't know what they are, but I'm going to put them in anyway, because it's all good fun. So I built this tier list. If I can share it with you guys, I'll put it in the top line in the description, so you can do your own. And if you can, then I'd love to see it. Maybe, print screen, share it with me on Twitter. And yeah, this is mine. I'm going to do it in order from in terms of when the races should have started. So we're going to start in bloody Australia, mate. Bloody koala bears. Australians like, yeah, mate, what's going on? And New Zealand's like, hey, bro, hey, bro, what's going on, bro? Hey, bro, I'm from New Zealand. I can't do it. What am I doing? I'm so sorry to all my oceanic fans. Okay, so Australia, I love the country. I love Melbourne. It's one of my favourite cities in the world. But, sorry, I'm not a big fan of the track. I'll be completely honest. I just think the racing isn't that great there. And it's start of the season, I'm trying, because obviously we all love to see Australia, and Australia was so close this year. This race should have happened. It was so close. But I've got to be honest, man. I just don't dig the track. It's not indicative to good racing, if you ask me. Maybe a return to Adelaide should be on the cards. Track number 2. Bahrain. Bahrain International Circuit. It's under the lights, which I like. You know what? I rate Bahrain, actually. I'm going to put Bahrain in A. There seems to be good racing there. A lot goes on, right? Maybe I'm misremembering some of these. And again, this is just my opinion, so calm down. It's not that deep. I'm sticking Bahrain in A. I rate it. I think it's a solid track. All right, we're already at one of the new tracks, Vietnam. We don't know what this is going to actually be like because we haven't seen any racing there yet. Completely brand new track. Look, obviously, it's been designed with elements. You've got kind of the Suzuka S's, which is cool. You've got some like slow street circuit. To be fair, I think wherever I put Vietnam is going to be wherever I put Baku, Azerbaijan, which is a bit of a spoiler for later on in the video. I'm confident in Vietnam. You know what? I'm going for an A on that. I'm going for an A at Vietnam, even though we've never seen it before, because this is my channel and I do what I want. Thank you very much. China. China, where do we... China's one of them that I like, the long right-hander. I'm thinking C for China. I don't hate it, but it's just a bit forgettable for me. Netherlands, all of my Dutch fans, thank you very for watching. Thank you for getting to this point in the video. Where are we going to put Zandvoort? There's been talk that it's too narrow and the racing won't be great there. They've obviously added the banking and they've adapted what they can for the F1 season. From everything I've heard, I'm not that confident the track's actually going to be that great for the racing. I'm putting it B because I think the fans are going to be crazy, and I think that atmosphere is maybe just going to elevate it above a lot of the others on this list, because for me that race is going to be the race of the year when it comes to atmosphere, because the Italian fans at Monza, you'd say they're top. But Zandvoort's going to be another level because you Dutchies you're crazy, man. Okay, Spain, Circuit de Catalunya. Now, back in the days when I used to do a lot of, not sim racing, but Forza Motorsport 3 was my game. I've done many a lap of Catalunya. It holds a place in my video game racing heart, for sure. One of my favourite tracks to race. That's going to give it some brownie points. The racing isn't that great there, though. So I'm going to go B. It should really be lower, but because of the place it holds in my heart, and this is my list, unique to me as a person, I'm sticking it B. Okay, Monaco. For me, Monaco's easy. Monaco's going A, mate. The racing may not be that great there. Don't know why it's changed the order. It's Monaco, and there's no room for error, and I appreciate that. Even though the driving might not necessarily be that great, there's a level of appreciation when you watch Monaco for the level of driving and how close they're getting to the walls. For me, that's part of the enjoyment, and qualifying around Monaco is the best qualifying session all year, hands down. It's getting points, brownie points for me. It's going A. It's not quite S because the racing isn't top tier, but yeah, Monaco's going A. Okay, Azerbaijan, Baku, like I said, Vietnam is A, so that's where Azerbaijan's going as well. I rate it. I enjoy that race. You got the castle chicane where Charles is stupid. There's been some quality races and mad results there with Stroll. Baku's always a madness. There's always things going on. It's always a solid race. I enjoy Azerbaijan. Okay, Canada. Now, to some of you who are long-term fans of mine, you might have heard me mention Canada before. Canada's my favourite track. I love Canada. There's always stuff going down there. There's something about that weekend that I just thoroughly enjoy, and it seems to deliver every single time. One of the best races in Formula 1 history in 2011, with Jenson Button winning in the rain, was at Canada. So for me, Canada, you're the very first S. Well done. France is a tricky one because I don't think it's as bad as it's made out to be, but it's still not great. It looks cool. You know what? Sod it. I'm going B. I'm going B for France, actually. I'm putting that better than Australia and China. For me, it's not all bad. Okay, Austria, the Spielberg, now Red Bull Ring. Again, there's been good racing there recently. It's not S. It's not S for me, but it's A. I'm rating it. Like, Austria always delivers again. It seems to be a place where, you know, if Max can cut through from where he did to win the race in 2019, that was levels. And the racing with Charles was great. Like, he had bloody Kevin Magnussen P5 in the bloody qualifying as well. Like, it can turn up. All right, we're halfway through. Please, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to my channel. If you love my stuff and want to carry on and continue watching and see notifications and beautiful pink videos coming your way, do all them things. Grande Bretagne, GB, Silverstone. Sorry, I know I'm English. And everyone's going to be like, oh, you're saying this because you're English. Yes, I am. It's the home Grand Prix. I've been to this track. I went to the race last year. It was a banger. Such a good race. There's always good racing here. So objectively, it's always delivers. It would be even better, actually, to be fair. I reckon if they put the British race, not for spectators, in the typical rain-soaked, winter in the UK, then it'd be even more of a madness. But yeah, that's going S. Hungaroring. Hungaroring's, there's been some good races there, to be fair. It's a bit forgetful for me. Again, I'm not going D, but I'm going C for the Hungaroring. I'm not vibing. And just historically though, has there been? Actually, you know what? No, I'm changing my mind. I'm putting it B. Hungaroring, nice and on the fence, right in the middle. No tracks in D yet, so you can't really call me a hater because, you know, I don't hate any of these options here. Well, maybe some of these below, but we'll get into that. Okay, Belgium, Spa-Francorchamps. Unfortunately, I'm joking, it's not D. Spa's top tier, innit? It just is top tier. I feel that there's always good racing there. That first corner's always a madness. Would love to visit Spa, actually. It's one of the tracks. One of my top tracks. Although, actually, I will mention and I haven't mentioned my top track yet, in terms of to visit that I haven't been to yet. So that's one to wait for. Italy, okay, Monza. I think this is going to be my first quite controversial one because I don't really rate Monza. The fans, mad. The track, for me, is just a bit dull. Do I hate it that much? No, I don't. I don't hate it. I just think it's overrated. I don't think it's a top tier track. I'm going B for Monza. Singapore. Again, there's another track I have been to, not during the race, but I've been to Singapore and I've seen maybe that gives it some brownie points. The night race is cool as well, but I can't, nah, I'm going B. Again, I think it's kind of mid-tier. It's a much more of a strategy track, isn't it? And yeah. Russia. Sochi. Sorry, Sochi. D, first bottom tier. For me, it's such a forgettable track. It's the one track on this list that if you'd have asked me to name every single track, I'm pretty confident I would have got 21 out of 22, and that would have been the one I missed. Nothing happens. Nothing happened last year. Dead race. Japan, Suzuka. Straight up, there you go. Easy. Suzuka is top tier. Just like I was saying with Catalunya in terms of racing games. Suzuka to race on a console. So fun, man. What a track that is. What a circuit. For me, Suzuka is comfortably top tier. United States, right, okay. I really want to go to Austin. If I could pick any race to go to, it would be Austin. I haven't been to before. And that's including the ones in Europe, actually. I just think it would just be sick. And to all my American subscribers, which there are quite a few of you, could someone get me a ticket, please? But I say that, I'm going A. I'm not going top tier. I don't think we can put Austin top tier. The racing is good. I feel like it just hasn't had the time. I think there needs to be a bit of... The thing with Canada, UK, Belgium, Japan, they're all tracks that have been around for a long time. And I feel that there needs to be a bit of that history embedded into it for it to really elevate. But it's definitely on the right track. If we keep Circuit of the Americas, I'm confident that'll be a top tier track in years to come. Mexico City. Forgettable. Again, I'm going C. Mexico, for me, I don't enjoy it. It's not a particularly great race. That whole last sector is just... There's no real overtaking opportunities. When there is an overtake, it does look very impressive because of that, to be fair. But, nah. Not my cup of tea. Mexican fans deserve a better track than that because the mad reception that Checo gets when we go to Mexico, they deserve a better track. This, for me, is not it. Brazil, Interlagos. Top. Can't even... No. It just is. Interlagos is such a good track. So many mad scenes. Obviously, Lewis winning the title in 2008 being one of them. The race last year I thought was a banger. Not just because of what happened at the end. I thought it was a good race throughout, but particularly how it ended. And again, it always seems to deliver. The weather changes up, and yeah, man, like Interlagos, straight at the top, no question. And last but by no means least, Abu Dhabi, you're going straight to the bottom. What a dead track. The fact that it's replaced Interlagos as being the last race of the season as well. It's just such an anticlimax, and for that, beyond it not being a very good track, If I had an E category, in fact, can I do one? Okay, well, I couldn't work it out how to do it. But regardless, yeah, Abu Dhabi is the biggest of L's. But there you go, quite a top-heavy, actually, quite a top-heavy list. I'm not hating on too many. I'm just going from my instinct based on what I think. But again, if I can, I will link to this template in the top line of the description. Be sure to let me know what your lists are, either in the comments or print screen it and put it on Twitter. And I'd love to see them. Be interesting to see how much this varies. Is my opinion quite a standard one, or am I mental and out there? So there's my tier list. Thank you very much as ever for watching. Please don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, notification bell, Twitter, Discord, my website, blah, blah, blah. All that fun stuff is down in the description below. We've passed 30k subscribers, which is mad. They're supercharged again, which is great to see. So thank you all for your support. It's thoroughly, thoroughly appreciated. So yes, my name's been Tommo. This is the Tommo F1 YouTube channel. Thank you very much as ever. Again, have a good one. Ta-da.